So if you're new to Blackboard, Blackboard can be found under My Path. So if you Google OCTCS My Path, usually that gets you to this screen here. So for me, this is the screen I like. Now you may set yours up differently, but that's the kind of way it goes. You can access your email here, which again, being a college student, it's a good idea to look at your email daily. And to access your courses, Blackboard Learn is where we access courses. So if you click on that, what I usually do is click on courses. These are the courses that I teach this semester. So I'm going to just jump over to one of my classes. So typically, my classes are kind of set up like this. So this is kind of a student preview. So the first thing you need to do is click on the Getting Started folder. Inside this Getting Started folder, you should see a syllabus. So make sure you go through there and read the syllabus carefully. That will explain a lot of how things work. So it also lets me know whether you've read the syllabus or not. So if you ask me a question and I see that you have not read the syllabus, I will first direct you to read the syllabus before I start answering questions. Okay. So keep that in mind. I'm not going to answer questions unless you've read the syllabus to begin with. As far as my classes go, one way to access your assignments, since this is most of my classes, you'll have mostly assignments that are done through Blackboard. If you use MyLab Math, all assignments, or if it's statistics, I think it's MyLab Math Statistics, you will be able to access your uh, your assignments. Pay close attention to the due dates on the assignments, and you should be able to see that within there. Again, I will talk more about that as we move further into the class. The gradebook that you will use is the MyLab Math gradebook. So that's the gradebook you'll use. So these are the main two pieces for you is you can access courses, access your assignments through MyLab Math, all assignments, or MyLab Math, or MyLab Statistics, all assignments. Your gradebook would be this one. As far as resources for the course, most of my courses are broken down in units. So we'll have a unit one, a unit two, a unit three, and a unit four. So inside those units, you'll be able to find the course materials that you can use to complete coursework. So if you miss an assignment or I'm sorry, if you miss a day or of class, if you're attending in person, this is where you can find uh, materials to get caught back up. Also, my lectures are recorded, so if I talk too fast in class, you can always review my lectures through going into the units and looking at my class lectures as well. So that's the main things that you'll see within here. There are a few other tabs that you can explore, but as far as getting into Blackboard, this is kind of the way my layout will look. So again, you can access assignments here. The gradebook is located here. And then we have our units here. I will post announcements usually weekly about information. And I do use the discussion board a little bit. So up here, mainly all I use is the announcements and the discussion board. For this course, I do not use this gradebook. So you may see grades in that grade book, but they're not necessarily correct because this grade book does not sync very well to the MyLab grade book. So all this does is give you a general idea of where you are. So for your advisors and stuff like that, your advisors can see this grade book, but they cannot see this grade book. This is the grade book that you need. Okay. So I'll stop rambling at this point. And again, if you have questions, first search out the syllabus, and then from there, you can email me or text me if you have any questions. Take care.